Welcome to Tabletop Battle Adventures D-Day 0730 hours, turn 15. This is part 3. 2 platoons of the 916th Grenadiers defending Omaha Beach. For the details for this turn and for the battle overall, you have to watch the introduction video for this turn 15 to find out objectives, unit positions, casualties for each platoon, who started on ambush, and so forth. 116th Infantry, Company A, 1st Platoon, just starting to reach the sand. The 2nd Rangers, Company C, 1st and 2nd Platoon, moving through the water. The 743rd Tank Battalion, Company A, has all received order dice for this turn, except for the Sherman Crocodile flamethrower tank. The red D6s represent what turn these wounded soldiers bleeding out on. Infantry movement through the water, 4 inches on advance in the sand, 6-inch advance, 9-inch run. Anytime a infantry or armor vehicle receives an advance or run order on the sand, the beach sand, and also any area of the battlefield that is similar in color to the sand, is all potentially landmines. And if you fail an order test when advancing or running, then you roll on the landmine chart. Over on the hedgerows table, hedgerows battlefield, 506th Platoon continues to battle it out with the 1058th Grenadiers and the 3 armored vehicles from the 100th Panzer. The brown fields, regular movement. The green fields are flooded, and it is infantry advance, okay, no running and no vehicles at all. The fields are flooded because the 6th Fallschirmjäger platoon is holding the river lock here. It's open, and it's why the fields are flooded. 6th Fallschirmjäger has pushed some units forward, some from 2nd section here, 4 observers here on the boxes, platoon leader, 1st Lieutenant Reese, and there along the walls some 6th Fallschirmjäger soldiers from 1st section. But most of 6th Fallschirmjäger platoon is positioned in the hard cover in these positions along the river. They hold both bridges into Carentan. More soldiers from 3rd section here setting up defensive positions. And the whole town of Carentan is also held by the 6th Fallschirmjäger. The hedgerows do block line of sight. If 2 units are in the hedgerow, they spot each other when they're 4 inches away. Any unit that's approaching a hedgerow, once they're within 4 inches of a enemy unit that's in the hedgerow, they'll spot that unit. When in the hedgerow looking out, you see out normally. And yeah, details, you got to go back and watch the introduction video. And the U.S. have the first order dice of this turn, but where you have a lot of ambushes still to address. So green dice is U.S., brown dice German. We're going to roll for an ambush, see who gets to spring their ambush next. And these green D6s on the battlefield, and the brown D6s on the battlefield, those are the grenades that are held by the soldiers. Here we go, ambush roll-off. US. On the hedgerows battlefield, the flamethrower team's on ambush, but they're going to stay on ambush. The only other soldier on ambush is Sergeant Jory, the sniper. And he is he's going to stay on ambush for now. So we'll head over to the Omaha Beach and see who's on ambush for the US. 2nd Rangers, 2nd Platoon, sniper. He's a sergeant. He's on ambush. He's going to spring his ambush. And the infantry cannot fire from the water either, not till they get to the sand. So he's going to spring his ambush, and he's going to advance from ambush and order the 2nd Rangers, 2nd Squad assistant leader in front of him, who's also a NCO. He's going to order him to advance forward. And then the assistant 2nd Squad leader is going to pull his dice, and he's going to order the 2nd Platoon commander, 1st Lieutenant, to advance. And the 1st Lieutenant will also pull 2 dice. He's going to order the LMG team directly in front of him to advance, and the 3 soldiers in front of him, this would be the 2nd Platoon, 1st Squad assistant leader, and the 2 riflemen with him. So everybody's moving forward in this part of the battlefield. All right, when the second platoon, 2nd Squad assistant leader, when he hits the sand, he's got to take the landmine test. Let's see if the Sarge is going to hit a landmine, or if he'll make it out of this okay. He passes, no landmine. All right, Sergeant's going to use his rifle. He's going to be a 3, 4, it'd be a 7, no matter who he shoots at. So let's go ahead and shoot at the soldiers here along this trench. This is the 916th Grenadiers, 2nd Platoon, 3rd Section leader, and LMG team, and a couple of soldiers with assault rifles. One shot, needs 7s. Snipers moved up, and the 2nd Platoon, 2nd Squad assistant leader also, as he moved up, he pulled his order dice and gave it to the 2nd Platoon commander, 1st Lieutenant. He'll receive an advance order, but first he's going to order the 2 soldiers with rifles to advance, and also the LMG team in front of him to advance. Okay, the soldiers advance. This is 2nd Platoon, 1st Squad, assistant leader, and 2 riflemen. They hit the sand. Landmine test. Oh, they pass. It's just a orders test. If they fail, roll on the landmine chart. They have 1 SMG and 2 rifles. They're going to go ahead and take some wild shots, needing 7s. They're going to aim, it looks like, from their angle, they can shoot the same unit that the previous soldier shot at, 2nd Platoon, 2nd Squad assistant leader. So let's see, looking for 7s, 4 shots. One possible. Nope. All right, 1st Squad LMG team's going to advance. And now the lieutenant follow after his soldiers. Oh, if a mortar lands here, it's going to be terrible. I thought about spreading them out, moving them up slower, but that's just going to be more time for them to move forward. One day, I'm going to have everything painted finally. just primered for now, and but I can imagine what it'll be like. I just have unlimited time. And that wraps up that group of ambushes, and now I believe we have another ambush roll off. And I think the only other ambush is there is another sniper for the Rangers from first platoon here, and he's on ambush. So we'll have one more ambush roll off, and then after that, I think it's just going to be the Germans executing as many ambushes as they want to. Next ambush roll off: U.S. green dice and German brown dice. U.S. dice again, back to the Rangers on Omaha Beach. This is 2nd Rangers. This is the 1st platoon sniper. He's going to spring his ambush, and he's a sergeant, so he has 1 order dice to give out. He's going to give it to the 1st platoon, 1st squad assistant leader directly in front of him, who has 2 soldiers accompanying him to his left. And they'll receive an advance order. They're going to reach the sand and take a landmine test. The sniper will follow behind them. Landmine test. They pass with a 8. So the soldier in the middle has the BAR, and the other 2 soldiers have rifles. So we're going to have 4 shots, and they're going to be hitting on 7s. They're going to go for the bunker on top of the hill that has the medium machine gun team. They're not on the roof. They are in that small window. So it'll be 7s. And go for it anyways. See what they can pull off. Oh, 1 possible. Yes. 1st platoon sniper is now going to advance forward. He won't be able to fire. He's in the water. The 1st platoon, 1st squad assistant leader, as he was advancing forward, he gave an order dice to the 1st platoon commander, the 1st lieutenant, and he's going to get an advance order, and he's going to have 2 dice to pull. He's going to give the 1st dice to the LMG team in front of him with the wounded soldier, and the LMG gunner is going to drag that soldier forward. Well, I guess he'd be floating in the water and pulled forward. But they'll have to pass an orders test to be able to move forward. I think it's just 1 pin. I'll check. It is 1 pin, and it'll be a 10 and under because the LT's right behind him. So 10 and under. Pass. No pins, and let's pull his buddy forward. There we go. LMG gunner from 1st platoon, 1st squad. Pulled his buddy forward. He won't be able to attempt to save him this turn because he's used his action to drag or pull his buddy forward. All right, 1st lieutenant going to advance forward also. Oh, actually, the LMG gunner and wounded soldier have to take a landmine test. Oh, shoot, I think I took it already for the 3 soldiers to their left. I'm recording this and I can't look at it till later, so I think I already did it. So here we go, the landmine test for these 2 soldiers. We got another pass. All right, now platoon commander, 1st lieutenant, gonna move forward. 1st lieutenant won't be able to try to save the wounded soldier either because he's still in the water. You got to get onto the sand before you can shoot or revive wounded soldiers. The 1st lieutenant has a 2nd dice he's going to give to the 1st platoon, the other 1st platoon, 1st squad assistant leader with the SMG, and the 2 soldiers with rifles are with him, and they're going to receive an advance order also, and they will make it to the sand and have to take a landmine test. Here comes the terrible test, the landmine test. Another pass. The assistant first squad leader and the 2 riflemen, they're going to go ahead and open fire. They're going to also aim for the MMG team that's in the bunker center screen up on the high ground. So they're going to need 7s, so it's 3s movement, 4s for the rifles, long range 5s, hard cover is 7s. So we're looking for 7s. One possible. Miss. The assistant first squad leader also has 1 order dice, being a sergeant, and he's going to order the first platoon's. Well, actually, this is first platoon, first squad bazooka team to advance forward. That'll wrap it up for the 2nd Rangers, Company C, 1st Platoon. Basically, the whole 1st squad, actually, except for the 1st squad leader. But after that, this starts the 1st Platoon, 2nd squad, all the way over to the back of the trailer full of flammable liquid they're taking cover behind. Alright, now that's all the ambushes for the U.S. forces other than Sergeant Jory on the hedgerow battlefield and the flamethrower team on the hedgerow battlefield. So now it's just up to the Germans to spring their ambushes that they want to spring. And then we're on to the first order dice of 0730 hours, turn 15, which is a U.S. dice, actually. But let's see if the Germans are going to spring any ambushes. Formidable defenses. 916th Grenadiers, 1st Platoon, sniper. He's on ambush. He's an NCO. He's going to spring his ambush and open fire. And his target is going to be the 116th Infantry sniper, which is the soldier right here. It's pretty foggy there. All right, so that's his target. Needing a 3. Gets a hit. Wounding on 4s, dead on 5s or 6s. Nothing, just a pin. Now we're going to roll and see if anyone spots the sniper on a 5-up, being this is the 2nd time the sniper is shot from the same concealed position. It'll be a 5-up to spot the sniper. Ooh, everybody knows where the sniper is now. Alright, 1/16th sniper is a pin marker. Next up, the sniper being an NCO is going to pull 1 order dice. He's going to assign that dice to the 1st Platoon MMG team to his right. The MMG team is going to receive a fire order, and their target range is going to, I think they're going to go for the 3 soldiers with the 1 wounded soldier already in the 2. With the ones with basically the soldiers with the pin markers there. So 6 shots is going to be long range 3s. Or it's going to be 3s, long range 4s, and then beyond range, beyond 36 inches, which is going to make it a -2 more. So it's going to be 6s. And these soldiers are not going to go down because we got to get up the beach. So we're looking for 6s to hit these soldiers. Got 1 hit. 4s to kill, or 4s to wound, 5s and 6s to kill. And since they have a wounded soldier already, they will go ahead and just kill that soldier, the wounded soldier. That's 2 pin markers, and the wounded soldier has been KIA. It's just a great line of sight from that bunker up there. Terrible. 116th loses another man, KIA. And the only other ambush is still for the Germans the ambush here, which is that back bunker window, has a flamethrower team, and they're gonna wait because they're waiting for the U.S. forces to get up to the wall and or try to go around. And then also in this bunker here, there is the 916th 2nd Platoon 1st Squad LMG team. But from where they're at, the loader can actually see the soldiers on the very end of the 2nd Rangers of 2nd Platoon? 1st Platoon, I think. And then, but the gunner can't see them yet, so we'll have to hold that ambush for now. And that's all the soldiers here that are on ambush for the Omaha Beach table for Germans as well. Over to the hedgerows in Carentan. I'll see what Germans are on ambush and if they're gonna spring those ambushes. I know here in the farm complex 2nd floor, the far right window is the 1058 sniper. He's on ambush, hidden, and he does not have a target right now. He's waiting for a target. And then in the middle window, oh yeah, they're on ambush. We will activate the middle window LMG team, which is the 1058 3rd Section LMG team, because I believe it's the medium mortar is hitting him on a 5 this turn. So let's go ahead and spring that ambush, and we'll move them back so that the mortar would have to pick a new window if they want a target to hit. There we go. And so all the Germans and the U.S. forces who are in hedgerows are hidden right now. Oh, no, that's not true. These second squad LMG team here on the end is not hidden. So, but I think everyone else in the hedgerow is hidden right now. So, can this LMG team shoot? Let me think about it. Okay, so here's the window. Soldiers are in. So they will be able to definitely provide some fire over here, but the 506th Platoon Sergeant in the hedgerow in the front, he's hidden. Flamethrower team's hidden. All these soldiers are hidden. And the reason that he can't spot these soldiers is that the hedgerows block line of sight. I know they look low, but they had so many tall trees. So they're low, and yet they represent hedgerows that are full of trees the size of these larger trees. So I don't think they have a shot right now, but they sure as hell will soon when this side over here breaks into a hell of a firefight. U.S. forces, one of their important objectives for the 506th, they've got to get to these bridges in Carentan and destroy at least one. 2 would be great in order to keep the German armor reinforcements from arriving. I think it's turn 24. They still have some time to get forward, but they got a lot to push through here. It's just the second line of defense. The first line of defense, represented by all the dead Germans, they have pushed past. The second line of defense here, and then they still have the third line of defense. It's gonna be really tough. Okay, so now let's I'll look if there's any other German ambushes that are going to be activated. Over on the Germans' right flank, 6 Fallschirmjäger, 2nd Section, 2 soldiers here. They're going to stay on ambush for now. They're waiting for these U.S. soldiers to give away their positions. Coming this way toward Carentan, we have a 6 Fallschirmjäger. This is another 2nd Section LMG team. They're going to stay on ambush. They do have line of sight all the way down this road, and they can see the 57mm AT gun and team, but they're going to wait because it'll be 6s, 7, sevens to hit right now. Not worth giving away their position. And I think that's it for this right flank. We'll head over to the left flank. This way, we have the 6th Bolshevik first section assistant leader. And he's on ambush, but these targets are all hidden right now, so we'll just stay as we are. And this soldier, 1058 2nd section LMG gunner, he's on ambush, but no targets yet. He's gonna stay patient. And Sergeant Ronald's half-track's on ambush, but he's gonna just hold there. The other 2 survivors from 1058 2nd section with the assault rifles, they're gonna stay on ambush. So I think we're finally on to the first dice for this turn. No more ambush interrupts for now. Right to it. US dice. First dice of this turn is going to go to the flamethrower tank, Crocodile. And he's going to fire his hull-mounted MMG and turret-mounted MMG. So we're going to get 10 shots. And he's going to target the 916th 2nd Platoon 3rd Squad. Well, half a 3rd section. They're behind the trench wall. It's going to be 3s, long-range 4s, hardcover 6s. And those soldiers are not going to go down because, well, I want to knock out some of these soldiers moving up the beach. So looking for 6s. Ooh, we got 1. Wounding on 4s, killing on 5s and 6s. Oh yeah. Some blood. Do we get to choose who? No. The Sherman Crocodile opens fire, and he is able to kill 1 of the 3rd section soldiers. And they have a pin marker now too. Nothing compared to what's going to happen if I can clear these obstacles with the bulldozer tank and get that flamethrower tank up. Knock out the Pac 40, take the tanks down the beach. Bulldozer clears away space through here and then up this way. And then the flamethrower tank takes out the 88 hero. Hopefully that's just the start of his adventure. That is where I'm going to end it for tonight with M4. See Sherman Crocodile killing a soldier from 2nd Platoon, 3rd Section, but 916th. And that was the first order dice of this turn, too. I mean, there's a bunch of ambushes, but that was the first order dice of the battle. So when we get back, there'll be 3 nights, and we'll get back to the battlefield. A lot of action still. The 88 hasn't fired yet, nor the Pac 40 in the background. But all the tanks for the 743rd have received their orders for this turn. But a lot of infantry action still, a lot of moving, getting toward the sand. There'll be some more landmine tests. A lot of German units still to act. Mortar still hasn't acted. About 3 nights. And when we get back, it'll be another second dice of the turn. Will be a US dice again. So let's see. Which US unit goes next? By the way, there's 100 US order dice total and 77 German order dice currently. As more reinforcements arrive, unit totals may increase then. A lot of action still. I don't even believe definitely not halfway, because that was just the first dice. Oh boy. Alright, see you next time.